Hello. This morning, I would like to share with you what I've learned while my nephew was coming to stay with me during his 6th grade school year. My sister, a single mom, she enrolled into the Army. She wanted to have a better life for her son. Scott couldn't go with her to boot camp, so she asked if he could come stay with me, and I said, of course. Prior to Scott coming to stay with me, he was eating everything from fast food to TV dinners, and his favorite snack was in a bag with food coloring red, yellow, 5, and 6. And a habit like this, he was diagnosed with ADHD and was on medication. So we established a new routine. I made him a healthy breakfast. I packed his lunch almost every day, and we had a healthy, nutritious dinner. Everything was going well, and I get a call from the school. One of the teachers called me, and she was telling me that her and the other teachers would like to set up a meeting with me, and I had no idea why. I thought maybe Scott really did need his ADHD medication since he never came to my house with it. So I go to the school the day of the meeting, and I walk through the doorway, and I said to myself, oh my God, I'm in big trouble. There was this big table, and there was the principal, the vice principal, and there was a set of teachers, Scott's teachers, and then when you're diagnosed with ADHD, you also have a special set of teachers, and there was a person from the school district. And on cue, the teacher who called me, she was like, Karen, don't worry, you're not in trouble, go ahead and have a seat. And I said, thank you very much, that's a very big relief. So I sat there and I listened to the teachers tell me how pleased they are with him, that he is actually on the honor roll and straight A's in math. I was getting a little emotional. And he apparently is in the top 10% of the kids nationwide with the online math problems. I just sat there and I stared, and they were telling me, his math teacher was telling me how she was in awe of him. She would watch him multiply 3 numbers by 3 numbers without using scratch paper and arriving at the correct answer. And they asked the question, what did you do with him? And I said, you know, this was my first time taking care of a teenager, so I only did what my mom did with me and my sisters growing up, and that was, you know, eating healthy, nutritious food. And they were actually finding it hard to understand how he could be a C student at best and then, you know, become an A student, straight A's in math. I thought to myself, if I can do this with a 6th grader, then I need to get out and talk to people. So my journey led me to the largest nutrition school per graduating class, powerful teachers who are the leading doctors, nutritionists, and authorities in nutrition and healthcare today. And I've learned over 100 different dietary theories, and a couple of them, you know, struck me, and I wanted to learn more, so I did a lot more research. Have you ever heard of checking the pH levels in your body? I know that I had to check the fish tank's pH, or the fish would die, right? I know that the soil's pH has to be checked, or the fruits and vegetables that you planted aren't going to grow properly. And I also know the swimming pool's pH has to be checked. So why aren't we checking our pH? So the symbol of pH stands for the potential or power of hydrogen. So since the body is made up of water and hydrogen, there's 2/3 hydrogen atom and 1/3 oxygen that makes up water. Having a balanced pH is a profound effect on our bodies. As you can see, the lungs are 90% water, the blood is 82%, and the brain and bones, you know, they're all water. So checking your pH is very, very important. Having a balanced pH, and you can check it by using litmus paper first thing in the morning, using it to check with urine or saliva, and you can also have a blood test from your health professional. Using the 80-20 rule by having 80% of alkaline foods to 20% acidic foods on your plate is a great way to help you, balance your pH. So, and this would be your 20%. So, which leads me to my next dietary theory, which is mindful eating. Mindful eating is eating with awareness. Everyone kind of mindlessly stuffs their face with food in front of the TV, in front of the computer, while we're driving, or even while we're running out of the house. So there are many elements to mindful eating. Just pick one, and the next time you're eating, pick the second, until you're completely conscious about what you're eating. So with sight, really check out your food, look at it. Does it have, can you see the sunlight within your food? And then smell. Bring the food up to your mouth, really smell it, the aroma of the food, the spices and the herbs. Our next is taste. So can you actually feel the saliva starting to produce in your mouth as you're getting ready to eat? So notice where the food is going on, which side of the mouth your food is going on. Pay attention to chewing. Chew 20 to 30 times while you're eating, almost to like an applesauce consistency. Your digestive system will have a better time breaking your food down. The next is being silent. So it's easy to just turn off your cell phones. In the car, you can turn off the music. Also, when you're home, just turning off the television. Being silent is another element to mindful eating. So and it's really easy just to be silent. If you're just too busy or too much stress, sit silently. And our last and fifth is feel. Mindful eating is being aware of how the food is making you feel. So Hippocrates said, let food be thy medicine and medicine be thy food. I say it's not about dieting, it's all about living. Thank you.